Hi guys, well welcome back to Allotment Diggers. Got a few things to show you today. Got lucky in the allotment shop a few days back. I'll be showing you where the luck was when I actually run the clip in a bit. However, mission today was to sort the chicken manure in the chicken pen. I need to get it all out. There was a load of buckets in there and I needed somewhere basically to put it. There was a compost bin at the side of it. There were 3 blueberry bushes on top of that in big planters, and there were a load of brambles growing all over the back there, so I thought, well, that's the only place I can really put it. I'm going to run a clip. I'm going to give you the plan of what I'm going to do, and then we'll come back after I've done it all, because it was raining. You'll see what I mean in the video, and then I'll show you what it's all done. I'm going to have a look at the blueberries as well. So with that, let's get out there and show you what we've been doing. Well, today I've come down with a bit of a planning in motion. I want to move them actually there's 3 blueberries there. I want to move them off this compost bin. It's finding a place to put them at the moment. What I want to do is get into that compost bin, because I want to put some of this soil into that bin there. And as you see, the lid's collapsed here because of all the weight on this, and then you've got the brambles here. I need to cut them back. And I've got to be very careful, because I've got all my garlic here as well, so I don't want to damage the garlic, and I've not got a path in here at the moment to get there, so it's sort of, I'm going to be struggling like hell to get these buckets out, and they're not light neither. But anyway, we're going to have a go at it, but the object is clear them first off there and see if we can get some of them buckets into that bin. I don't know how full that bin is. I'm hoping it's a lot of it's dropped down, but we wait with bated breath. So I'm going to put the camera down now, because it's the weather's not good, and as you can see, we've got some dark clouds coming over. It's been raining all morning, and I don't want to get the camera wet, so I'll come back. So that's the sort of plan I've got. I've got to get these 3 pots off here, try and get the lid off, try and get some compost in, so I can start to think about getting my chickens. I want my chickens by in a week at the maximum. So everything's good to go. All I have to do is remove the buckets. Now you can say, well, you could just take the buckets and put them out here, but you know, and then I'm going to have to move the buckets from here to somewhere else. So you know, I'll prefer to do the job and then not have to do it again. So the idea, sorry about swinging the camera around, is to clear it off there and move some of that into there. So I think that's the plan. Anyway, I'm going to get me snips, and I've got to cut these back as well. So that's the job I've got to do. So I won't bore you to death. We'll come back in a bit and I'll show you what we've been up to. So guys, no sooner had I started to clear the around the compost bin, this has just happened. Bloody hailstone, as you can see. Isn't it wonderful? I was just about to lift one of the pots over of the blueberries from where the compost bin is, and this happened. So this is what I'm dealing with. So I hope you understand. It takes quite a long time to get all this sorted out. But like I say, the shower will pass in a minute and I'll get back out there. That's a beautiful tree and flower over there. Look at that. Absolutely awesome. I forget what that's called. But yeah, bloody hailstone. That's all I need. What I'm looking at there is the temperature. It was 57 degrees. I left the bloody door open, didn't I? And the temperature's dropped down, but since I've had the door shut, it's jumped back up to 78.6 degrees. So yeah, nearly 20 degrees it's come up. So I'm going to shut the door and go out, because I want to show you what we've been doing this morning. I still haven't moved these out of here. Well, we'll be moving them shortly. I'll show you how I'm going to move all these here. These are tulips and daffodils. Where I'm going to put them is at the side here. See, there's more coming up now. I'm going to put them here and around the pond here. Anyway, enough of that. Let's show you what we've been doing. As you can see, the blueberries are off there, and all the raspberries, all the brambles which was growing in between them, they've all been cut back. Let's have a quick look in here. So there's the floor, it's all, everything's out of there. It's a couple of traps in there at the moment. The food feeder's up there, that needs a quick cleaning. That was the only bucket I couldn't get in there. I'm going to put something else on the top of that, just to tidy it up. But yeah, these are my blueberries. There's 4 blueberries in 3 buckets here, and there's a berserker. So there's one, 2 in there, there's another, and this thing here is a bloody tree, which is that's dropped a seed into there, and it's germinated, and it's almost took over, and it looks pretty much like a blueberry. Anyway, it's coming out, and what I'll be doing is I've got some ericaceous soil in the greenhouse there, compost. So I'm going to be, well, obviously I'll split these 2 up, and I'll refill these buckets to the top. Obviously I'm going to have to take the plant out, because you can't plant them any lower than they already are planted, if you get the meaning. So yeah, that's what we've got to do. I had a bit of an accident as well. I dropped the bloody bucket on a few of my garlic here, but I don't think, on the grand scheme of things, I don't think it's going to make much of a difference there. There is about 300 of them. Solid white, porcelain white, doing wonderful. So yeah, there we go. That's what we've been doing in amongst all the thunderstorms. Anyway, I'm going to come back in a bit. We'll sort this out, and we'll put all these planters round the pond there and over there. However, I've just got a message there. I've got to go and pick my nephew up from school, so I'll leave it there for the moment, and then we'll come back and I'll show you me putting the pots round here. So I'll be right back, folks. So as you saw there, we've cleared everything. We've took the blueberries, and they're in pots. We're going to be redoing them. I've got a load of compost there to go in them, as I was saying in the video. We're going to cut that tree out. All the chicken manure's in the actual composting bin. I'll put a better lid on the top of that, and then we'll just we'll leave that for the time being. But yeah, the pen's clear now. Just got to clean the feeders, and then I can go and get the chickens sometime in the next 7 days. I have to ring the guy up, put the order in, and go the next day, and he'll have everything ready for us. I just turn up. You can't go in to see the chickens. It's all you can't. There's a certain part where you can't walk, and what he'll do, he'll go in, he'll grab 12 chickens. I've got no saying what he comes back. They could come back with eyes missing, feet missing. However, he will be warned that the videos will be going on YouTube, so you better pick the bloody good ones, and then we'll get the chickens. But yeah, I had to knock it on the head that particular day. I wanted to come back and sort me greenhouses and get all these flowers out of the greenhouses so we can start with the potatoes, which brings me on to where we got lucky. On Sunday morning it was. I wanted a couple of bags of compost. I've got compost in the sheds, but it was too much faffing about for me to go and get in the sheds and pull it out. So I got lazy and I went to the shop, and I'm glad I did, really, because I got a couple of bargains. And I'm going to show you these bargains, what I've got now, and I'm going to actually, we got a couple of bags more of spuds, and I'll show you the spuds and I'll show you me chitting them as well at the same time, might as well. So with that, let's roll the clip and show you how we got lucky. Here's a result. I just paid £3 a bag for this multi-purpose compost, 75 litres, normally £4.60. The only reason why I got it so cheap is because it's got splits in the bag, manufacturing error in the bag, and only had 5 bags in the shop there, and they said nobody wants to buy them, so we reduced the price to £3. So I said, well, give me a couple of bags, put them on the wheelbarrow, and here they are. So they're going in the front greenhouse for me potting compost. I've got bags everywhere of this stuff, but for £3, come on, only a fool would pass it up. Got the compost in the shed here, in the greenhouse here, to be used. As you can see, just down there where it's all ripped. All it needed was a bit of tape. I just don't understand some people. They think they're getting ripped off by an handful of compost which is tipped out of them. In fact, these haven't tipped out, they split as they put them when we stacked them, so, you know, there's nothing come out of them. And for £3 a bag, you can't knock it. But here's another result, because while I was in there, I said to him, I says, "Are all them spuds taken for?" He says, "Oh, no, there's a load of them there for anyone who wants them." So I says, "Well, okay." So I've got these Desiree, and I've got these Maris Piper main crop, £2 a bag, 2 kilos, you can't go wrong with that. I mean, it's just cost me £4. So I've got 2 bags of them, and 2 bags of them for a tenner. So you know, there's a result. But yeah, we're going to put these into these egg cartons, and we've got some more blue trays like that one there, down there. We're just going to sit them in and put them into the back shed and let them chit away nicely until I need to do something with them. So nice result, and there's a few more there. I do know a couple of people who need spuds, so I'll be telling them there's some spare spuds in the shop. Well guys, I'm just going to do these Desiree here, and there's a few chits just starting there. There's where the potato grew off the mother plant. That's the umbilical cord there, and they're the chits. So yeah, we just open the bag, and I'm just putting these in here now. Nice potatoes these. Should get some really nice spuds out of these. These are, like I say, these are the Desiree. Making sure get them the right way up. Yeah, it's just got lucky there. These are all probably be gone by the end of the week. Once everyone knows that there's still a few spuds left in the shop, everybody will be wanting some, because they all thought that we've only ordered for. We've took orders, and yeah, there'll be quite a few people interested in these. Yeah, very nice spuds. There we go, that's the right way. And all I'm going to do is just tuck that bag inside the blue tray there, so we know what they are. And that's one done. We've got another bag to do. I've run out of them 48 egg boxes, so I've got some of these in here. Let's lift this a bit higher. Might as well show you me doing the last one. It's pretty bad out there again today. So these are the Maris Piper, what I'm doing now. Got to be careful what I'm doing with this knife, it's very sharp. And just at the side of the where the potatoes are is where I'm opening the packet. Oops. Not so many chits on these ones. Like I say, we're just doing it this way just to bide a bit of time. Be throwing them in the bloody in the buckets sooner rather than later. Just checking where the chits are coming. very tight in the greenhouse, so it's difficult to show you me actually picking them out of the packet, but you can see me putting them in the cartons, and it's really nearly done. I mean, these Maris Pear, we eat these all the time. I've probably got more potatoes underneath the sink which have got better chits on than these, but you know, at the end of the day, there's another one. I think we've got 4 or 5 left, smaller ones. I would tend to use the bigger ones. I give the smaller ones to my friends, like, oh, just dropped a spud on the floor. Oh dear God. Oh, I'm just covered in I don't know. There's one more. And so there we go, we've got them all chitted. There's a packet, Maris Piper. I'm just going to stick them down the side here. I'll put these into the shed in a moment or two, but yeah, we've got 5 varieties done now. So there's still a few more bags in the in the shop. Now all it is all what happened was when they threw them on the floor, they split open on the seam. So the shop got onto him, and you know, obviously they complained that the bags was inferior, and would they replace them? Anyway, yeah, it's not a problem, we'll replace them. So they replaced them like for like, but they didn't take the bags, they just, you know, sell them cheaper. Well, we tried to sell them cheaper, nobody was interested. Well, I didn't know that nobody was interested, otherwise I'd been there like 4 or 5 months ago when they brought the price down to sorry, when they brought the price down to £3, I would have got them all then. But anyway, I got a couple of bags those, and got them in my wheelbarrow, as you just saw there. And we actually got a couple of bags of spuds as well, so we got really lucky with the spuds, because we took orders off everybody for spuds. And I don't know how these extra spuds have managed to get here, but anyway, I got lucky and I got a couple of bags. I think it was about £2.20, £2.26 for each bag. I rounded it down to £2, so it made it look good that I paid £10 for the lot. But initially I paid about £10.50 for it all, which is still a lot cheaper than you would normally buy in the shops. And you just see me chitting the potatoes there, and there with the other 3 lots of potatoes in the shed at the back of the allotment. So yeah, we're going to be putting spuds in this greenhouse very shortly. However, I've still got to clean it. Anyway, yeah, as I was saying in the other video there with the chicken pen, I had to knock it on the head that day. I had to go and pick my nephew up from school. Anyway, I come back the next day with the intent to clean the greenhouses of all these flowers which was in here, which we've had in pots. I didn't really need to keep them in here. I could have just stuck them straight outside. However, we left them in the sheds, and it was just taking up space. So I come down initially. I was coming down to do that, and then I got a phone call to say, don't forget, Matt, there's a delivery coming tomorrow. And about 7 o'clock that night, 8 o'clock that night, I got a ping, and a message read, we will be delivering 2 bags of hard surfacing for, basically it was for the road, front of the plot, between 7 and 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. Oh, I thought, oh God, I want to do me bloody flowers. Anyway, yeah, 7 o'clock, so I got up at 6:30, because I knew it was going to happen. I knew the bugger was going to turn up early. Gets in my car and I come down a lot. It was hailstoning, it was raining, it was absolutely miserable. And I'm going to show you what these planings are for. It's for the front part of the allotments where you walk through the door, the car park basically. We don't touch the outside, that's for the council to do, and we're going to be getting onto them to get them to come and sort that water outside there. It's gone on for long enough, but in the inside it's us who are responsible. So I'm going to show you what the planings are for, and you'll see the wagon turns up, and I'll show you this guy's got this cool remote control which makes short work of it, and I'll show you where we're going to put this stuff as well. So with that, let's take it out there. This was yesterday. Hi guys, well I'm going through having a bit of a nightmare here at the moment. Bloody phone packing in on me when I'm starting to take deliveries of orders. I've got people trying to phone me up and the phone's cutting out. I can't send messages to anyone, and anyway, with all that in mind, I've managed to take an order of a load of planings for the holes in the car park on the allotments this morning. I've got a little clip here just to show you what the planings are for, and I'm going to show you where I'm going to have them dropped off in a bit. So let me show you that now. Well guys, as you can see, we've got lots of little divots all here in the car park. Look at this one here. All little patches, craters here. Look at that crater there. Craters near the door. And what I'm doing at the moment, crazy old me, is down here at 7 o'clock, and I'm waiting for a delivery of stone planings to fill these craters in. The guy said he'd be here in about half an hour's time. We're only doing inside the allotments, but look at that there. Look at the flooding outside. It's terrible, isn't it? Don't know if you can see that. And that's not bad. That's normal, that. But we're more concentrating on this lot here. So we've ordered two. I think they're 20 milli road planings to fill all these holes in. Two big sacks. I don't know whether to have them put there or put up here. It's bitterly cold this morning, by the way. Could have them drop there, I suppose. One there, one next to it, or I think the best place would be here. Just get two dropped there. But yeah, that's the plan. Someone dumping scrap metal there, and there's a bloody sign there what says no tipping or dumping, and that's what people have put there. Can you believe it? Absolute cat shoes done it, and they'll be gone. Unbelievable. So as you see, that's the state of the inside of the main gates. And would you believe it, I've just took a delivery now of the two big sacks. Now I've got a clip, it's on this phone, however this phone is playing up, so whether the footage is there or not, I don't know. If it is, I'm going to show you now. Get the picture. That's what we're going to be putting right there. Awesome, that, isn't it? Yeah. Fancy that dropping on me. Now it's got a cool remote control. Just load it there. It's perfect. So we've just got one more there, and then that's it. Job's a good one. As you can see, them puddles there, they'll be getting filled in shortly. The sun's come out at the moment. It's stopped raining, and well, as you can see, this is the gravel what was just been dropped off. We've got 2 big sacks of it there, and that's what's going to be going in the road. But as you can see, all the gaps, it's going to be spread all over eventually. But I've just got them to drop it here, no tipping or dumping. Well, that's where it's dropped anyway. But yeah, 2 big bags, 1,800 kilos. I think the total cost of that was £114 for them 2 bags. So there we go. So we're going to be spreading the love shortly, but not today. Anyway, I'm going to head over onto my plot now. I'm going to do what I've been promising to do for the last couple of days, and that's to put them bloody pots outside the greenhouses. So I'm going to do that now, and yeah, I'll leave this for someone else to do, hopefully. More likely me be doing it, but not today, that's for sure. So yeah, we finally, he buggered off about 8 o'clock that particular day. He dropped the load. He said he was off up to Sheffield. I said good luck for that. I believe it's snowing up on the West Penny Moor. And when it does that, they normally close that bloody road going into Sheffield. Anyway, that was his problem. My problem was all finished with. So the sun started to come out a bit, so I decided to come back, get into the greenhouses and get moving. So I've got a couple of clips here showing you me moving the plant, well, show you where they are in the greenhouse, what they are, and I'm going to show you where I'm moving them to. So with that, let's crack on and show you what we've been up to. Today, guys, I'm going to get these 6 pots out, and I'm going to put them just behind the greenhouse here. We've been stopped 4 or 5 times today with the rain. This morning when I come on, I've been on since 7 o'clock. I took a delivery of a load of 2 big sacks of road planings to do the car park, to fill all the bloody divots and holes in. It's not stopped raining. It's been sleet, as you just seen in the video there. I've just got to the greenhouse again. It's just hammered it down again with rain, and like I say, I've got to get these 6 out of here. I've got a load in the other greenhouse to get out, and it's absolute terrible, it is. I mean, the only good bit of news is if you look in here, you can see me leeks have actually started to germinate. If you look out the door, look at the flooding on my neighbour's plot there. It's like a lake over there. We've got blue sky up there, but just behind me it's black satanic skies, and well, I think this is my chance to get them out. So I'm not going to talk anymore. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to show you when we've done it where we've put these, but they've got to come out. I'm sick and tired of seeing them in here. So I'm not going to say another word. Let's get it done. Well, there you go, guys. I can't tell you how satisfying that is to get them out of there right now, out of the greenhouse. They'll do fine there for now. I'll clean them up as well. The crocuses, or I should say the irises, have all died back there. I'll stick something else in there. In fact, there's a load of summer bulbs in there, so you know, they've done what they're supposed to have done. They give me a little bit of pleasure. But yeah, we've got these out here now, so that's one job less to do, and we'll keep an eye on them. They will look absolutely glorious. I'll move some of these eventually to different places, but yeah, we've got them out. Let's go move the others. Well, today I'm going to get some of these pots out of here. Absolute nightmare. I've been trying to get them out of here, out of these greenhouses, for the last 2 days, and well, today I'm going to do it. And if anyone else tries to stop me, they're going to end up with a bloodied nose. I've not stopped for the last 2 days trying to get these out of here. I've been defeated each time by the weather. And not 10 minutes ago, this here was completely, it was like a dark satanic skies. In fact, if you look over here now, it's blowing in again. So I'm going to be quick. I'm going to get these buggers out of here before the rain comes back again. It's every 20 minutes we're getting rain showers, so these need watering anyway, so they're going outside today, or most of them are anyway. So with that, let's get them moved. Well guys, they're gone. All except for them 2 hyacinths up there. We've got them out, so I've got a bit of space now to start putting stuff on there. This is where we've put them all. We've put along here, put a couple along the back here. I'll put a couple more around the other side on the table. So yeah, we've put a couple here, and we've also put a couple just here. They will flower shortly as well, but yeah, they've just started. I could just see them just coming out the top of the bucket, just starting to come through. So it won't be long before they'll be up as well. And they're tulips. I do need to. That one's leaning. That's because of that stone there, but I'm going to pack it up and straighten it. But yeah, we've managed to get them all out. It's took us forever to do it, but we got them out of the greenhouse. So what I need to do now is start cleaning the greenhouses. Chickens, well, they'll be put on order in the next day or two, and I'll show you when we get them. But yeah, the main thing was getting all them pots out of here. So we got them all out. As you see, got them all clear now. So I'm just going to slam the door shut, keep the temperatures, what is it, 78 degrees in here. So yeah, it's not too bad. I've not looked at the seeds today, but I'm sure they'll be germinating very shortly. And right, so door's going to get shut, and that's it. So they're all out now, so we can actually get the potato buckets in here. However, I've still got to clean the blooming glass inside the greenhouses. So I'll be coming in with my J's fluid. I'll be keeping well away from my grapevine. I'll just get some soapy water in here and give it a clean. What is it? One spitting, twice shy. So I'm going to keep well away with my grapevine. I dread to kill that. It's took me nearly 3 years to get it to cover the greenhouse, and it's done a fantastic job as well, and it's producing good grapes. So anyway, we're going to clean it. We'll get the buckets in here. I get 10 buckets, and we're going to start with doing the first earlies, hopefully in the next episode. However, it might change because I'm going to go and get my chickens. I have got my sat-nav, my navigator. I was going to say my sat-nav, bloody sat-nav that I've used. It keeps taking me to the Bullion Barclays Bank in Nantwich. 3 times we've gone on this journey. What it is, it's Sandybank Lane, but apparently in Nantwich there's 3 roads called Sandybank Lane or something. And the sat-nav takes me to every one of them, barring the one that I want to go to. And anyway, my daughter's she's got the on Cheshire Farms there's a map which takes you to it. All you got to do is click on it on your phone, and it'll take you right to the door. So why didn't we think about that? Well, that's the question you got to ask me brother, because he's the bugger with the sat nav. And every time we end up at this bank, and when you go in, when you turn into it, you don't know you're turning into it. Next minute you get bloody loud flashing lights and loudspeakers saying this is out of bounds for normal people, you know, for the public. Reverse and back off out now. So each time we give them the hand signal, and it isn't that. We wind the windows down. He goes from one side and I goes from the other, and well, you can imagine. I think the term was called the bird. Anyway, I don't want to do that again, so I'm taking my daughter with me this time. But she's away next couple of days. She goes away with her friends. When she comes back, we're going to go and get the chickens. So next video, you might see some Lowham Browns in my pen, and can't wait for that. And what we'll do, I'll take you up and show you the girls which I've given to the food bank. They're not eating them, guys. I've given them to lay eggs, and I'll take you and show you the girls in the pen up there and show you that they're all doing fine, and they are. They've all integrated really well with my friend's plot, Yvonne and Pete. They've integrated there, and they've actually got a few more birds up there as well, so they're integrating them as well, so all's well that ends well. So that's where we are at the moment. The spuds and the chickens will be the next thing on the list. Got lucky with the leeks. The leeks are germinating now. I had no fears that this wouldn't happen, and it has happened. Anyway, like I said, I got a phone call there, so I'm going to run off. My mother's got my tea ready. How's that? And she does the meanest onion gravy in. I mean, okay, everyone likes their mum's cooking, but all my friends, when I was a kid, when my mum was cooking her onion gravy, the house sort of filled up, and she ended up cooking for every bugger, and all my mates would be sat there on the chairs and all being with their hands up, thinking they're going to get some, and then she'll keep them hanging on. Next minute she'll come out with the tea for them all, and she's like, there'd be about 12 of my mates there, and they'll all be having the tea. So yeah, I'm off for my onion gravy, my chops, potatoes, all the trimmings and onion gravy, so I can't wait. So until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.